I started drinking when I was 11 years old. My dad had beers in the fridge. He would drink all the time in front of the TV. And so I was watching my dad drink all the time. So I was at a friend's house, and we were looking through the fridge, and his dad had beers too. So the three of us all grabbed a beer, and that was my first one. I kept continuing to drink because for me, it was my only way of escape. It was the only thing that ever gave me a release from where I was. And soon it became a habit after that, a necessity. If I didn't have it, it'd be like a vacuum. So in order to be normal, I had to drink. And I got stuck in this cycle of functioning alcoholic. And I was only like 15 at the time. The worst time for me was 2 years ago. I was at a party, and I woke up and this just pile of puke around me, and I just realized, what am I doing? That was when it scared me to realizing, okay, I do have an issue here, and if I don't pull out of this, it could or will destroy my life. It's a real shocker just to wake up to realize you are such a wreck and a mess that you have no control over who you are or what you do anymore. It was actually this girl. She met me in the hallway, and I was like, wow, she was pretty. And I just had that realization of trying to get out of it. I'm like, well, so I had that seed in my head, and I met this girl, and I asked her out on a date, and basically it was her. She started talking with me and encouraged me to go to sessions, get clean of this, and that started the whole process of turning around. Yeah, it's still a struggle for me, even though I've been clean for about around a year now. It's still a draw. It's still a big temptation because it's such a big part of my life when I was younger. And it's like old habits, You have an old habit and it's concreted, and you still have to deal with it, sometimes daily. And that, it does haunt me. The first thing that I would suggest would be the first step that you've taken right now is if you are admitting that you have an issue. That is the first and biggest step, is knowing you have an issue and acknowledging it. And the second thing would actually be taking a step forward. That's a hard thing to do, and it's going to be painful. I know from experience it's difficult, but it's very possible. Getting good influence is another big step, getting positive influence and stepping out of this. Because if you are drinking and you try to quit, but you stay in the same spot, it's like a car stuck in the mud. It just spins its tires, and you go around. So getting better influences around you, taking the first step, are big keys in stepping out of alcoholism. A warning to people who are just playing with alcoholism, I would say that's how it started for me. That's exactly how it started. Just a few of us friends opened Deserts. Hey, look, it's a beer. And it's a very slippery slope. And I would challenge you to ask your question to yourself, not necessarily, I can stop this anytime, but do you feel an attachment when you feel something like something goes wrong? Do you feel like you want to reach for alcohol? Or do you feel that you require alcohol to feel better? Those are some serious red flags. And I would say pull away from it as soon as you can, because it's a dangerous dance. Don't go tangoing with alcohol. My name is Alex Persels, and I was an alcoholic.